So most business owners have no idea where to start when it comes to posting content. So for context, I've scaled an offer to $107,000 a month, focusing on content and taking those principles to ads. Now, the first thing most people get wrong is not knowing what their short versus long-term goals are, right? Asking yourself, what is my short-term goal for content? What is my long-term goal for content? And why do you actually do this? Because it gives you, building your brand, an actual purpose, whether that be providing for your family, leaving a legacy, being able to show your kids one day what you actually built while you were young. Right? The biggest personal brands don't create content to generate sales, but rather just to document and share their lessons. Think of Daniel Daly. And by doing this, you inadvertently decrease sales resistance for your sales calls by pre-handling objections, which allows you to jump on calls where people are well nurtured, and it also drives a lot of leads to your actual business. The main goal of content should be to create content with the intention of actually giving value. Think of these three things: attracting the right people, nurturing those people, and educating them. What is the actual definition of influence? It's the power you have over someone else's decisions. And all that means is building a brand is simply just building trust at scale. So when you approach content, it should be as if you are just creating a connection with a friend, right? What authority do you have over somebody else? Is it the experience? Is it the case studies? Is it the results you have garnered inside your industry? Delving deep into your story or your dad law, right? What interests do you have as an individual or your hobbies? What makes you unique? Think of Hormozi. Why was he able to do a $100 million book launch? Because he built trust over years. He provided free value and value that people would actually sell for thousands, millions of dollars. So how do you actually craft a compelling brand? It's by focusing on these few things. What is your personality and values? Who actually are you? What are your values that you hold? Because this is what filters and attracts your dream followers. People buy from people, and if people can understand who you are as an individual, it will get people bought into your character. What are the aesthetics of your video? Is it the camera quality? Is it the color grading? Is it the fonts? Is it the music? What feeling does your content convey? This is the visual aspect. Understanding what your slight edge is. What actually makes you unique? Do you study at university running up $1 million business? Do you have a track record in the e-com space or the agency space? What makes you unique? Then last but not least is your mission. What is your actual objective? What is the vehicle that you are using to get to where you need to be? Is it e-com? Is it agency? So now let's say you start posting content, but now you ask yourself, why is your content actually getting no views? And the simple answer here is marketability. If you have a clear understanding of who you're trying to attract, then there are no rules in marketing. There's no need for these guru tactics, crazy villas or Lambos. Saying my life is boring, I don't do anything interesting, is just a limiting belief, because people will watch you even if you just sit at your desk all day, add some B-roll over it, put some good music to it, and spit some sauce here and there. Think of it like this. There are people who will watch a 3-hour video of somebody playing golf, somebody playing tennis, somebody playing rugby. And it all comes down to actually understanding who your ICP is and who your dream follower is. There's no need for these marketing tactics, or there's no rules for these things. So you actually giving value, ask yourself, surely somebody will think my value is valuable. And most importantly, this is why your videos are not getting views. It's because of first impressions, your camera quality, your clothes, your hygiene, your background. Hooks are important, but people make a snap judgment of you instantaneously. Someone with a nicer camera and a better background will have a better first impression, and they will also be perceived as more high quality. You also want to make sure that your video actually leaves a lasting impression. Is somebody motivated, right? Is there excitement? Is there relatability? Is there an epiphany moment or sadness? Humans are emotional creatures, so tapping into these things allows your content to have better storytelling. Before you post, ask yourself this: am I actually excited to post this? Do I like the way the video was edited? Do I like the way in which I told the story? Do I like the color grade? Do I like the camera quality? And can the viewer actually gain something from this? Is there an epiphany moment? Something where they think to themselves, oh shit, this is what I needed. I've never thought of it like this, giving the viewer a different perspective. Now look, this is a very short video on basically the main few things that you want to look at when you are creating content as a business owner, as a coach, as a consultant. But knowing why you're creating content, short and long-term goals, focusing on that first impression and leaning into your slight edge will make a world of a difference to your content game.